Hey everyone, I just thought I'd make a quick video and let you guys know that I'll be away this weekend. I'm leaving tomorrow after work to go with my boyfriend to his family reunion in Alberta, the next province over from here. So if I don't make this video right now, I won't have time tomorrow because we're leaving right after work. And so yeah, I just wanted to let you know ahead of time, because last time I went away for the weekend I didn't tell you guys ahead of time, and I had a couple people kind of wondering where I went to, so just thought I'd let you know. I'm really exhausted right now. It's 12, like midnight, and I have to get up at 5 for work, and then right after work we're leaving, and we're gonna have about a 14-hour drive ahead of us, give or take, so not really that. I know I can sleep in the car, but I have a feeling I'm going to be tired for a while. And, sorry. Sorry, big yawn. So anyway, my mom has been in town this last week or so, and, yesterday I went for dinner with her and my stepdad, and that was pretty cool. And then today we went out again with those guys and my brother, and it ended up okay, but it started out kind of crappy because we had a big, like, a big dramatic scene with everybody. I guess I kind of started it a little bit, but it's kind of a long story. But I'm vegetarian, and so I have a hard time always being able to find something I can eat at most restaurants that people want to go to. Like, I try to make the best of it for the most part, but a lot of the times when you go to a restaurant, you'll ask them if they have vegetarian options, and they'll say, oh yeah, sure, yeah, no problem, but it's like their condiments, like they're like coleslaw and like water, or, like, I don't know, it's like nothing without any actual nutritional value. Like, you're basically eating vegetables or, like celery sticks. And, like, I know it's my choice to be vegetarian. It's kind of, I'm in the minority, so I don't expect everyone to really cater to me, to my needs, or do what I do or whatever, but it's kind of frustrating when it's kind of an afterthought. Like, they just figure, well, I'm a vegetarian, I can just eat, like, vegetables, but, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I'm really, really tired right now, so my mind's not working very well. But anyway, so what happened was, last night when we were out for dinner, we were talking about where we were going to go today with my brother, and we decided we would go to, Mongolian Grill. I'm not sure if you guys have that place in other countries, but it's basically like a nicer version of those, like, grill places that you see in food courts in the mall, where you just pick whatever you want, your vegetables and meat and noodles or whatever, kind of like a stir fry, like a Chinese, like, I guess, like, yeah, Chinese stir fry, or maybe Japanese stir fry. Anyways, it's like usually teriyaki kind of stuff, and you choose whatever you want, and then they cook it up for you. And this place is like that. You just choose whatever. They've got like a buffet, I guess, or like a bar with noodles and vegetables and all kinds of meats and seafood and what have you, and you just choose whatever you want, and you choose your sauces, and then you just pay by the weight of what you've taken, and then they just cook it for you and bring it to you. And it's a pretty good place, and I hadn't been there in a long time, and neither had my mom, so we were like, yeah, that's a good idea. And I know my brother likes that place too. It may not be his favorite, but I know he enjoys it, and he's been there before. Anyway, so my brother, at some point today, decided he didn't want to go there, so he made reservations for us somewhere else without really checking with me. And it was, the way he described it to me, he's like, oh, it's basically the same thing as Mongolian Grill, except you do the grilling at your table instead of at the Mongolian Grill. They They have like one big grill that they cook everyone's stuff on. So I was like, okay, I guess that's fine. And then I talked to one of my coworkers who had gone there last week, and she said, I don't know if you're gonna find anything there. It's basically like sushi and Korean barbecue, so it's like all meat and sushi, seafood, and there's not really any vegetarian stuff, right? So again, I asked my brother if he could call them and just ask them if they had any vegetarian options, like at least tofu or something. And he said he called them and they said it was fine. Then once we were all together, or we were picking up my brother from work, I wasn't sure, so I gave them a call and asked them, and they told me they had no vegetarian stuff. Anyway, so I was a little bit choked because he's done this, like, this is kind of what he does. Like, we'll have plans, and he decides that's not what he wants to do, so he just changes the plans and kind of, like, just has to have his own way. Doesn't matter what other people want or how it affects anyone else. And so I guess I was a little bit like, I wasn't really pouting, I guess, but I was a little bit frustrated, and I was talking to my mom about it, and I shouldn't have done that because she tends to, when my brother and I have an argument or if there's tension between us while she's around, she tends to get really affected by it and makes it, like, blows it out of proportion. She even admits that. So, like, me and him will have an argument, and, you know, within a few minutes or whatever, by the time we figure it out, it's fine. She isn't able to let it go, so she just gets in a bad mood, and then everyone kind of pays. So yeah, I guess I should have probably tried to fake it or just made the best of it a little bit more, but I was just really looking forward to that other place, and like I said, this is not the first time my brother's done something like this. He does it like as a habit. So anyway, one thing led to another, and we were all in a horrible mood, and my mom was the worst of all of us, and you know, we eventually turned it around, but it was kind of crappy there for a bit. And the place we went to, I'm sure it's great if you like meat and sushi, and I used to like sushi before I stopped eating meat. You know, it's not, I don't have anything against it, but there's just not a lot of things I can eat there anymore. And so basically the grill at the table, as my brother described it, was actually like a barbecue pit. Like, it's a Korean barbecue, so it's just like an open barbecue pit in the middle of your table where you cook raw meat. Like, they just bring you raw meat in sauces and you cook it yourself. So the entire meal, which was like 2 hours, I was sitting there with raw meat cooking right in front of my face and blowing in my, like, the smoke and stuff in my face. And yeah, it was, I had pretty much no appetite, and it was really kind of bothering me. And I think my brother kind of thought about it after he saw how I was reacting, like, oh yeah, maybe I really shouldn't have dragged her to this place. But again, he's not gonna, like, the next time this comes up, he's just gonna, all he thinks about is getting his own way. So anyway, I'm still a little bit frustrated with him. And then we went back to his place, and they were watching a movie, and I just fell asleep for a bit. I've been sleeping, like, you know, on the couch and in the backseat of the car for the last, like, 2 hours, probably 2 or 3 hours, so, or 2 hours, I guess. And that, you know, that can kind of feel, like, really shitty. So, yeah, I'm not in the greatest mood right now. I guess I should probably just try and go to sleep. Well, I won't have to try very hard. I'm exhausted. I'll go to sleep. I will make the best of my day at work tomorrow. I'll try and get out of there as easily as possible, and we'll be on our way. So I will be back, I believe, Monday evening or maybe Tuesday morning. So I'll try to make another video pretty close to that when I get back. Until then, I hope everyone has a great weekend, and I'll talk to you guys later. Take care.